In this ever-changing world, how should we conduct ourselves? Yuanpei was a renowned educator in the modern era of the Chinese history. In an era of great change, he worked hard and contributed to the country. During the May 4th movement, he repeatedly rescued the arrested students and helped them to return to school safely. Let's see his story in such an important era of history.
In the school hall of Shaoxing.
In ancient times, the sky was dark, the earth was yellow, the universe was in a state of chaos. The sun rises and sets, the moon has full and crescent phases, the asteroids scatter and stars align. Yuanpei, you're starting to master calligraphy. You should try it on your own.
Yes.
Ah, what a good piece of calligraphy. Your talent is promising.
Thank you, teacher.
Later on, Tsai Yuanpei's father passed away. The financial situation of Tsai's family went downhill, yet the young man still studied hard.
In ancient times, the sky was dark, the earth was yellow, the universe was in a state of chaos.
Yuanpei, it's time to sleep. You should study again tomorrow morning.
Mom, I still have a few more pages to go.
All right. Remember not to stay up too late. I'm going to sleep then.
Yes, Mom. Winter comes, summer passes, in autumn we harvest, in winter we stock. Ah, it's dawn!
As Tsai Yuanpei grew up, he studied tirelessly. When he was only in his 20s, he was awarded the title of Presented Scholar through imperial examination.
Yuanpei! Yuanpei! You're on the list!
Tsai Yuanpei then served under the Imperial Hanlin Academy. During his service in the Imperial Hanlin Academy, Tsai Yuanpei studied sinology. He was also enthusiastic about the 100 Days Reform. Later, he was disappointed at the political reform of the Qing Imperial Court, so he left the Imperial Hanlin Academy. Soon after, he went to Germany to learn the knowledge from the West.
I must learn some new knowledge on this trip to Germany and return home to educate the youth.
The Leipzig University of Germany.
I'm interested in these literature and philosophy courses. Shall we attend the classes together?
Well, but these courses are really hard. Will they be too challenging?
Now that we have the chance to study abroad, learning simple things is not worth the cost. We should challenge ourselves to make improvements. Let's go. We shall join the class.
Apart from literature and philosophy, Tsai Yuanpei also attended psychology, aesthetics, and many other courses.
I feel like drawing in this way.
Yuanpei! Yuanpei! Yuanpei, there is an exhibition in the museum today. A concert will also be held at night. Let's go together!
Nice, good.
Inside the museum.
Whoa, these paintings and sculptures are too beautiful. Listening to such amazing music is so relaxing. It'd be nice if our country had such an educational environment for the arts and culture as well.
Yes, right.
When I return home, I must develop our country's arts education.
In the 4th year of Tsai's stay in Germany, the Revolution of 1911 broke out. Tsai Yuanpei headed back to his country upon hearing the news. He was appointed as the Minister of Education by Sun Yat-sen. Although Tsai Yuanpei was enthusiastic about reforming the education system in China, under the dictatorship of Yuan Shikai, he decided to quit.
I have to go.
In the years that followed, Tsai Yuanpei lived in Germany and France and continued to study education, philosophy and aesthetics until 1917 when he returned to China and became the president of Peking University. In the lecture hall of Peking University.
Students, I'm glad to see you. As the president of this university, I have some very important ideas to share with you.
Whoa, really?
What are they?
What is it?
Tell us more.
I do not think fortune or fame should be the goal of studying. University students should devote themselves to academic research instead of climbing up the social ladder to get more money.
Yes, he's right. He's right.
He's right about that.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. In this modern society, there are many different opinions. Some are at odds with each other. What should we do in this situation?
Mr. President, this question is really important. Can you please give us some suggestions?
Sure. When there are different opinions, we should respect others. We should allow different voices to coexist, to stimulate our thoughts. This is what we call inclusion of all knowledge. gathering of all schools of thoughts, freedom of the mind, and embracement of differences.
During the 6 years of Tsai Yuanpei's presidency in Peking University, he hired leading scholars in modern Chinese literature such as Hu Xi and Chen Du-Xiu, as well as experts in classical Chinese literature such as Gu Hongming and Lu Shipei. He achieved the goal of embracing differences. He also supported and promoted the use of written vernacular Chinese, and initiated the literary revolution based on science and democracy. During the Japanese invasion of China in 1937, Tsai Yuanpei moved to Hong Kong. He lived at 156 Austin Road in Kowloon. In an art exhibition inside St. John Cathedral, Tsai Yuanpei delivered a speech.
In this war of resistance against Japan, we should learn fine art. Only when we study fine art can we develop a sense of calmness and perseverance. Those characteristics are necessary at this moment.
Very well said. Wow.
Tsai Yuanpei is home. Yuanpei, you should follow me to the US. It's so much safer than here. The life there is also more relaxing.
Xinjiang, I've decided to stay in Hong Kong. I have to promote the defense against the Japanese and keep on working for the country.
In his later years, Tsai Yuanpei stayed in Hong Kong. After he passed away, he was entombed in Hong Kong Chinese Permanent Cemetery.
Tsai Yuanpei was very hard-working his entire life. He made his way to the Imperial Hanlin Academy at a very young age. Later on, he went to study abroad. He was knowledgeable about the cultures of the East and West. He founded girls' schools and promoted arts education. During his presidency at the Peking University, he showed respect for different voices and proposed academic freedom. In his later years, he lived in Hong Kong, but remained devoted to his country. He made great contributions to education and to the country.